Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Live from Dodger Stadium, opening day baseball on the show. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Los Angeles Dodgers with lofty expectations this season, and why not? They're the defending World Series champs. Singy, it's become so hard in today's game to go back-to-back as champions. And on the hill in this one, Shohei Ohtani. And he comes in off a really nice season on the hill, Chris.
An ERA in the low twos last year. So consistent, so dependable.
What a stop. There's one.
Batting fourth.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Nice grab. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Here is Freddie Freeman. Man at first, one away. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it.
Goes down looking.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike three. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
And that'll load the bases.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. And the 0-2. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Swing and a pop-up. That is the inning. Jackson, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Number 13.
That one ripped right center field. Carrying well. And that one is off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it. And that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
So a runner at second, 2 down. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. And at second. Slow roller up the middle. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Here's the second baseman, Gabriel Arias. Now the 0-1. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. But it's not in time, and they just get one. Now here is Jackson.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
No question about this one. It's out of here. A 2-run shot, his first homer of the year, and they add on.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Now, here is Kyle Manzardo. Bases loaded, nobody out here on opening day. Oh, great stop. The feed for one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
So 2 down, Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered in this game. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Liner, base hit. And out to a board. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. And right back to the mound. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple, and they're on top 7-1. Man at first, C.J. Kayfus digs in for the Guardians. Payoff pitch. Grounder might be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. On to Freddie. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Back here in L.A., bottom of the 8th, Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
This one in the air, right field. Bazzana on the move, reaching for it, makes the catch.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready. Well, they win the opener at home, first game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. We'll see you soon. Welcome to Dodger Stadium, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. The headline today, the hitting streak he's been on.
Yeah, an impressive streak. Can he keep it going in this one? Feels like there isn't a pitch he can't hit right now. Looking forward to seeing how they deal with him.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the hill today, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Lots of punch outs, a real strikeout artist, Singy.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do.
There's a swing and it's
on the ball, on the ball.
That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Man at second. Bounced in, he breaks the third.
Come on, get down.
And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
2-0. And another ball. Here's a 3-0. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy.
Max Muncy.
And that one is lifted in the air. Grisham has a beat on it. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. Might have just missed it right there, but a good job driving that run from third.
Bottom of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Jackson.
Number 13.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. And it is gone. A shot to the opposite field. His second of the year, and they cut into the lead. It's 6-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
Go hard, go hard,
Here's
go hard.
a rocket to right field, and that's got extra bases written all over it. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Oh, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Man at second. He's trying for third. It bounces, and he's going for third. Throw down, and he's out. And that wasn't close. Stepping up for the Guardians, Gabriel Arias. Now the 0-1. And he grounds one to the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. Another homer. His second homer of the night, and they cut into the deficit. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. All these hitters got the bats going early with a huge second inning, and they never really looked back. When you have that type of focus, Your confidence grows, and you just expect to go out and dominate and win each inning. And then on top of it, the ball game.
12-4 is the way this one finishes. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. We'll see you soon. Live from Dodger Stadium, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence.
First pitch coming. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Jackson. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit.
Hey, that's a kid. Way to hit the baseball.
Batting third, the right
Kyle
fielder,
Tucker,
Kyle
a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. So Watt puts runners at first and second.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Here's Max Muncy. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Happ has a beat on it. And there's one away.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
First and second, 1 out. And up to the plate is Will Smith. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a ball popped in the air.
Dig hard, go.
Heading for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Jackson now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Here's a rocket to right field. He's got it. That's out number 2.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
And we're back. Who doesn't love a rubber match, Siggy? This game is big for both these teams. It's early, but we have a tight one so far.
Yeah, Boog, anytime you're trying to take a series, there's a little extra juice in the dugout. Everyone wants that edge.
That's back. And it is gone! A solo shot. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they add to their lead. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Now here is Jackson. He's already homered in this game.
Throwing it back can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Now he's challenging a called strike, and the strike call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. Here comes the 0-1. That one ripped. And there are 2 down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Can't reach it. This should score at least one. One run across. Now a relay to the plate. Throws, gets past it. And he comes all the way around to score. Wow, a complete disaster.
Well, go ahead and cue up the circus music, Boo. That's about as rough as it gets. I mean, errors are never fun, but when it basically turns into an inside the park home.
Back to the top of the order. So in now for Cleveland, Ian Happ. Swing, and he popped it up. Smith settles underneath it. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
We welcome you to Los Angeles. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Biggest storyline coming into this one, he's riding quite the hitting streak, Singy.
Been seeing the ball so well, Boog. One of the toughest outs in the league right now. It'll be interesting to see how they pitch to him today.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started. One down. Jackson getting ready to hit. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Jackson matched a homer in his last game. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Merrill gets under it, takes it in for the out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
On the ground. On to first. And they take care of Tatis for the out. So 2 down. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's 0 for 1. Line drive, base hit right center field. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Yeah.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. McCarthy on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Runner on at first with one gone. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Out to short. Betts flips it. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Padres 4 and the Dodgers nothing. This is NL West action on MLB The Show. Man at first with
Now
one gone.
batting,
Now
baseman,
Jackson,
number
1 for 2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. See you later. A 2-run shot, and they cut into the lead. It's 4-2. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now. He can't miss. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ballgame.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. This one in the air. O'Hearn. He's got it, and there's one away. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Now the number 2 hitter, Jackson.
Number 13.
Fought off foul.
You got it. Make the turn. Make the turn.
And that's got extra bases written all over it. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down. It's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
That one lifted to left. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Line drive. Got it. Great leaping catch.
Sweet grab right there. That's the DRS for you, buddy. Defensive run save. Very athletic. Really good reactions. Nice job of saving that run.
So runner at second, 2 down. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Hoeing is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
9-4. From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium, an NL West matchup on the show. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, I know you like the long ball. Well, you've come to the right place.
Yeah, I'm here for the show, Boog. Looks like he's been hitting off.
First pitch. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Jackson. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Way to swing the bat. Nice rip.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Hit on the ground to the right side. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. One down. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Bounced up the middle. Throw to first in time. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
No homers yet for the guy who's been launching them daily. Every at-bat is...
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. And gone. And the streak stays alive. He's left the yard again. It's his 6th home run of the season, and it ties it up. It's 2-2. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or two without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sit down to the minor leagues.
That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Jackson.
Oh, extended his incredible home run streak earlier, so it feels like every at-bat since is just...
There's a swing and a drop. That one carrying. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. The home run streak's already safe with that bomb earlier, but no repeat this trip. One down. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Sliced hard but foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at-bat through the count.
Foul ball still 0-2. The Padres trying to hold a one-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Stays alive. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. Looking to get the tying run on base. Liner caught it second. Got the big swing earlier, but this time nothing doing. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Up the middle, Jackson. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So 2 down, and up next for Los Angeles, Jackson.
Another day, another homer for one of the hottest hitters.
There's a swing and a drive. That one's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. The relay, it's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Now a pop-up on the infield. He's got it. Ball game. The Padres take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
this team has won the series with the win in this game today. So you got your eye on a sweep. It's not going to be easy to do. When you're on the road, a home team is always fighting to keep themselves alive. So got to come out, execute, play really good baseball tomorrow to complete this sweep.
Jon Sciambi and Chris Singleton. It's the San Diego. Now here
Batting
is
second,
Jackson.
the second baseman, number 13.
And that one hammered, carrying well, and brings it in at the wall. And next is the designated hitter, Spencer Steer. On the ground, right side. And it's through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Jackson. Flied to right his first time. There's a swing and a drive. That one's carrying. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Back here in L.A., start of the fourth. Here's Jose Trevino. The 0-1. Bouncer to second. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. So 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Jackson. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. A sliding stop. Goes to second with it. Pretty nice play there. So runners at the corners. Nobody out. Jackson, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. That should get the dugout going. And just like that, they're within a run. Here comes the crowd. They're feeling it right now. Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Jackson stands in now and watches strike one.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Lined into right. Takes it in for the out.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that.
Back here at Dodger Stadium. On to the bottom of the 10th. The batter now will be Will Smith. Swing and a high fly ball to left. McCarthy should have this one. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The relay to third. Safe with third. And the winning run is on the doorstep.
The first baseman, number 5.
Clutch situation,
Freddie.
and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Out of here. Ball game.
Get to extra innings, it seems like every guy's trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
And this one ends the And today on the hill, Trevor Rogers. What's the word on him?
Yeah, he battled through 7 innings last time out. He pitched well enough to get the win thanks to that offense. He'll look to turn in another quality start in this one.
One down. Jackson now at the plate. Hammer.
Find it.
So a man aboard now with one away.
Man, he smoked that ball.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Back!
Step off throw to first.
No, he's in there.
And he just got his hand in there. Freeman would reach 400 career homers with one more long ball. 1-0 to Freddie Freeman. Runner on the go. Throw. Save.
Pretty impressive from the 3-hole hitter. Picks up the single, then swipes second to get into scoring position. Now, that's not going to show up on the slugging percentage very much, but it works the same way for the team. Let's see if they can drive him in now.
One out and a runner at second here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Just missed.
Well, let me say when he hits number 400, that's really special. Not even 70 players in MLB history have done it. Al Kaline didn't. Neither did Joe DiMaggio, Larry Walker, Jim Rice, Orlando Cepeda, or Tony Perez. And all of those guys are Hall of Fame sluggers.
Max Muncy at the dish. Man on second, 2 down. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Payoff pitch. Oh, what a stop.
On the back. Find the ball.
Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Jackson. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In the air, out towards right center. Alexander should have this one. And that quickly 2 away. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Ground ball up the middle. Throw on to Freeman. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Up next for the Orioles.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. And that's the 3rd out. 1 down. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. There's the strike. 95 of that one.
He's an intimidating presence in the batter's box. I mean, even when he's swinging and missing, I still don't know how confident pitchers are that, hey, when he walks to the plate, this guy's an out. I know there have been some tough times, but I think each pitcher knows that, yeah, I could be the guy where he gets everything right and he hits it 500 feet.
No doubt.
Find the ball.
Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Man, he smoked.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. 0-1. In the air, left field. And that is that. So they pick up a run.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. We'll see you soon. joined by my partner, Chris Singleton. I'm John Shambi. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Singy.
Yeah, he's been.
It's the loss. One down. Jackson digs in now. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Just missed it. And next for the Orioles, Kobe Mayo. The 1-1. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3 double play. And the inning is over. One out man at first. Jackson now at the plate.
Yeah, the biggest storyline coming in was just how hot he's been. Haven't seen it yet today, but it's still early, Boo.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Alexander under it. 2 down. Jordan Westburg will hit next. Man at second. And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Here's the second baseman, Jackson.
He's been hotter than a car seat in July in Phoenix, but today he's got the AC on blast, Boo. We're not seeing the same mojo in the box, but just takes one swing to get back on track.
Now the 0-1. Ripped on a line to center. Alexander on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. At the plate, Kobe Mayo. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Jackson tossed to second. Over to first, safe.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
Come on, go, 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 go.
Absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Around third.
Come on, you got it, come on.
Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. Diaz is just 1 strike away. Swing and a ball popped up. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
Along with my partner, Chris Singleton. One down. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Slice to right.
Find the ball, find the ball, find the ball. Yeah, great job right there. You squared up on that sucker.
The right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. It bounces and he takes off for second. Throw down and he's out. And that wasn't close.
Wow, what an incredible throw right there. He might not have had time to get to his feet and catch that runner. That's an incredible display of arm strength.
One out man at first. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. On the ground a second, might be 2. The flip, there's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. We're tied, 0-0. Thanks for tuning in. Sweep warning, Singy. Sweep warning.
Not so fast, though. Seeing quite the battle so far. It's always toughest to close out a series because pride kicks in on the other side.
Jackson batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Rips that one to right. One up, one down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. So a man at first. So next to hit for Baltimore, Colton Cowser. Swing at a ground ball. Flips it. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Jackson now at the plate. 1 for 3. Here's a rocket to right field. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Throw comes in quickly as the lead runner at third gets the stop sign. Caught in a rundown now. Tries to get back in time, but they got him.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
7-3 is how this one ends. Here in Milwaukee, MLB The Show brings you baseball on a rainy night. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Milwaukee Brewers. John Sciambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing. First pitch coming. One down. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot. It's his 8th home run of the year, and the Dodgers have the lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So 2 down. This is Bryce Turang. Bounced up the middle. And that one handled. Third out. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Right center field, carrying well, and that one hops the wall.
Get out, get out, get out, get out!
And he's got no chance. He's out.
Really nice job of hitting right there, but you've got to be a better base runner than that and understand the situation. With nobody out, you've got to be able to shut it down, stay at second, keep yourself in scoring position instead of killing a potential rally.
Jackson in the box now, takes strike one. Sliced hard but foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow.
Should score at least 2. 1 runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. Here's Ohtani flying around third. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. It's 4-3.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's Kyle Tucker. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Here's Muncy to hit.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a pop-up. Ortiz under it. And that's the 3rd out. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Dodgers. Back here at American Family Field. Bottom of the inning, Andrew Vaughn up now for the Brewers. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a ground ball. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Gets it there in time, though, and they get it out of the play. Runner at first with 2 away. Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Jackson. 3 for 3 with a homer and 2 doubles. This one in the air, center field. Freeland under it. And that'll do it. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. This ball's chopped on the ground. Jackson. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
So 2 down, and now Jackson. He's already homered in this game. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And it is gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 6-5. These fans are just heartbroken right now.
What a timely home run that is. Now they're in the driver's seat, and you can't overstate the impact he's had on this game.
Here in Milwaukee, bottom 9. Joey Ortiz getting ready to hit. Looking to get the tying run on base. On the ground, Jackson. Throws to first in time. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
For the Brewers, the catcher, William Contreras.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
6-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long. Here in Milwaukee, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Milwaukee Brewers with my partner, Chris. All right, we'll be back to get this one started. One down. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 0-1. That one found hard the other way. Just underway here in Milwaukee. That one blasted deep to right. Way back there. It's got a chance. Going. Gone. He flexes his power with that swing. And the Dodgers have the lead. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
William Contreras up now for the Brewers.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
What a stop. Throw to first, and they get the out. Runners at the corners here. One away. Jackson digs in now. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. That one in triple digits.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
That one ripped, but foul. Runners at the corners, one away here in the second game of the series. In the air,
come on,
right
dig.
Pretty well struck. That one carrying. Can't get there. 1 run will score. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they take a 3-run lead.
These guys today are so great at handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
One out, runner at second. Here's Kyle Tucker. 1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here's Max Muncy. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Save at the plate. It's 4-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Man at first with 1 gone. Now it's going to be Jackson. He's already homered here in this one. Hard liner. 2 down. Andrew Vaughn now. Right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw comes in too late, and he's on at first.
Well, with his speed, he doesn't get a whole lot of those infield hits, but he was giving it everything he had right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Jackson.
Find the
He had
ball,
a
find the
big
ball, find the
swing
ball.
for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. Here's a 1-1. In the air, left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's into the gap. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. As a run scores.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
So 2 down, and now it's Alec Bohm.
The third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No play, that's an infield single. Now at the plate, Jackson.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck, carrying well. Into the bullpen and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 10-2. Singy, that's his 199th career home run.
Well, 200 homers is an exciting number for anyone to get to. He's got to be looking forward to that next one a lot. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset. His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying out of here into the visitors' bullpen. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add on. It's 14-2. Singy, somebody go track down that baseball. It's number 200 for him.
200 career home runs, that's legitimate power at the plate, and that's something that a lot of guys would dream of getting to. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special, and I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off.
So 2 down, Joey Ortiz up now for the Brewers. The Brewers down to their final strike. In the air, right field. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
14-2 at the end of this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew. John Sciambi, Chris Singleton with you. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about it's the loss. 1 down. Now it's going to be Jackson. There's a swing and a drive. And foul ball. The 0-1. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Gone! His 6th of the series, and the Dodgers have the lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. That cutter low and away can be a really tough pitch. You have to stay within your mechanics and trust that you can get good wood to it. Well, he did right there. Really nice swing, and he was rewarded for it.
So 2 down. Here's a big power threat. Jackson. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order. Here's Kyle Tucker. 2-2. It bounces and he takes off for second. And now a man into scoring position.
Gonna have to buckle down and make a pitch or two to get out of this little jam he's worked himself into after the 2-out hit, then that wild pitch. Good time to step off, take a deep breath.
That is the inning. This is Bryce Terang. On the ground. Jackson gets it to first, and there's 2 down.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Go ahead run on base. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Right through there for a strike. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. In the air, right field. Chourio should have this one. Takes it in for the out.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit. Trying to put the ball in the air.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Smoked on the ground a second. Slings to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson. He's already homered in this game. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. And that one is out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And the Dodgers have the lead. It's 4-3.
That right there is a game changer, and it might end up being the most important swing of the game. That not only changes the scoreboard, but potentially the trajectory of the entire game. Always possible to impact the outcome with just a few swings, and that's what he's doing.
Big spot here, bottom of the 9th, down to their final out. Andrew Vaughn getting ready to hit. This one in the air, center field. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep. 4-3 our final score, and the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, today's starter has really struggled of late. He's been missing his spots, and hitters are taking advantage.
Boog, and when you're in a slump like this, every little thing feels like it's going against you.
It's the Arizona. Jackson digs in now. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. He circles the bases, and they cut into the deficit. It's 3-1. So the streak stays alive. His fourth straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. It's Singy. It tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
On the ground. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw won't get there in time, and they come away without an out. So two down. Here's some real power at the plate. Jackson.
Pick up
Line
the ball.
drive,
Pick it
and
up.
that's a
Pick it
base
up.
hit out into center field. And that keeps the inning going.
Atta boy, that was a...
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. And a 1-2. In the dirt, runner goes for second. And now a man into scoring position. Man on second, two down. Liner snagged it first. One left. Back at the ballpark, and a lot of game to go, Singy, but I think the cold streak is over. This dude has been dealing today.
Now, Bird, you can tell he's trusting his stuff again. And when that happens, he really gives this team a chance to win.
And wow, that one is way out of here. So two down, Jackson getting ready to hit.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at-bat.
This one smoked on its way out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. Here's Josh Bell. Oh, one down. On the ground, a second, might be two. Fires home for one. Now to first, and they get the double play. 4-2-3 to roll it up and cut down the run. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time out.
Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. Gets to it with a slide to first. And what a play. Ball game. And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. We welcome you to Los Angeles. The show brings you a match. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Jackson. High fly ball, right field. Carroll should have this one. And there's two away. On the ground, right side, and that chance handled. Sends it to first. A great play deep in the hole. One out. Runner at second. Jackson now at the plate. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck. Carrying well. Out of here. A two-run blast. That's his fourth home run of the series. And they add on. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. Pitcher tried to intimidate with that fastball up and in, but he was ready for it. Pulled the trigger, and man, explosive through the zone right there.
So two down, Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Here's Ohtani flying around third. The relay to the plate, safe, and they lead by 4. Singy, that was a laser shot, and a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Kyle Tucker. Man on second, 2 down. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. Fires it to the plate. Not in time. He scores. And the lead is up to 5.
Picks himself up at RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now Jackson. He's already homered in this game. That one is absolutely belted. This looks like extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's now 10-2.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Man at second with one away. Now it's going to be Kyle Tucker. Oh, look at the stop.
Pick it up,
Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And a 1-2. In the air, right field. And that's the third out. So a run on one. 2 aboard with 1 out. Stepping in, Jackson.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
In the air, right field. Carroll on the move. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners.
Well, this was a total team effort using 6 pitchers in this ballgame to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
And the final 13-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. Well, Singy. It's the Arizona. So 2 down. This is Corbin Carroll. Here's a 1-2. Smoked on the ground to second. Slings to first, and the inning is over. 1 down. Digging in, Jackson. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. Out of here. That's his 5th homer of the series. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0. And just like that, his home run streak is up to 6.
Oh, he's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. He just can't miss every time he swings. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Back here in L.A., top of the second, Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. This one chopped up the middle. 1 out in the second. 1 down. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. And that one hammered. And it gets by him. Round second, digging for third.
Get out,
the relay throw. And he's out.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut it down at third. He probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip the cap.
Up the middle, Jackson. They get the force. They limit the damage here. And up next for Los Angeles, Jackson. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him.
Find the ball. Find the ball.
Base hit. And a man aboard.
Nope.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. Out to short, Perdomo. Slings to first in time.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Muncy digs in. Bounced it. He breaks
Get out.
Out at third. And that ends the inning. So 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Mauricio Dubon. On the ground right side. Jackson. Fires over to first. Inning over. First and second. 2 outs. Jackson getting ready to hit.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And that one is out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. Man at first, Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Up the middle, Jackson. That is the inning. 2 outs, runner at first. Here's the second baseman, Jackson.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Lead runner around second. Here's Ohtani flying around third. And now they trail by 1.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. It bounces, and he's going for third. And on the wild pitch, down to third goes the tying run. The Diamondbacks trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. To third. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
6-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. It's the Arizona. One down. Jackson now at the plate. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A solo shot. That's his 7th home run of the series. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0. And the streak is alive. He's homered now in 7 straight.
What does this guy think he is, Joey Votto or something? Man, that's ridiculous.
One down. Next to hit for Arizona, Mauricio Dubon. Glass now back to work, the 0-1. On the ground, right side. Fires to first in time. So up next, Jackson. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and it ties it up. It's 3-3. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Jackson digs in now. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Hammered on a run. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
2 on, 2 outs. Drops one down in front of the plate. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Here comes Max Muncy. The Dodgers threatening. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In there. Sets him down on strikes. And that'll keep more runs. So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Ketel Marte. Man at second. Swing at a ground ball. Jackson throws to first in time, and that is that. Next to hit, Jackson. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single.
Pick it up.
Hit hard, base hit. And a man aboard.
That ball was hit real hard. Good job. He squared up on that ball.
For the Dodgers,
Here's Kyle Tucker.
the right fielder,
No matter what, you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Flips it. There's one. Over to Pavin Smith. It's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Back here at Chavez Ravine. We're at the top of the 8th. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Up the middle. Throw to first in time.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made.
You got it. Two.
On and hit well. Way back there. And that one is off the wall. And the bottom of the eighth starts with a double.
Boog, I know you love the slug. Well, slugging percentage is on the rise in this one. That's his third extra base hit of the game. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall.
Rodriguez checks the runner. Jackson back in on a dive. Man at second. Runner takes off.
Slide.
Throw down, and he's out. And that wasn't close.
That's just a poor decision right there, and I'm sure somebody's going to talk to him when he gets back in. Well, this was a fun game all the way around. We saw plenty of action. 12 runs total on the board, but a pretty close finish at the end.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by the Game of the Week. I'm John Sciambi. We'll talk to you soon. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog.
It's the... And at the plate for the Dodgers, Jackson.
Baseman, number 13.
In the air, right field. Rooker gets under it. And there's one down. So up next, Jackson. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. This one in the air, center field. Butler settles under this one. 2 down. One down. And next for L.A., Jackson. He's a guy who does it all.
Come on.
There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. And in one hops the wall. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run. Here's Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Runner breaks for third. Called strike 3. Throw to third. Safe. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy. Oh, 2 now. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Throw down to third, but he's back safely. Out to short, Wilson. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. So the first and second, no outs. Jackson, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn. Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Can't reach it. This should score at least one. One runs in. Another comes in to score. And it tied it again.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring it back.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Man at second. On the ground to third. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Really important at-bat coming up now.
And that'll load the bases. Challenge from behind the dish here. Will Smith to the plate. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. Runner from third in to score. And they take the lead in the seventh. One down. Next up for the A's, Lawrence Butler. Ground ball right side, Jackson. Slings to first in time.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
That one is absolutely belted.
Find the ball. Find the ball.
Pops over the wall. That's an automatic double. As a run comes in, and they take the lead.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
One out. Runner at second. Kyle Tucker getting ready to hit. And at second. In the dirt. Runner breaks for third.
Slide.
And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Well, that right there could be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was
towards first. Play at the plate, and they cut him down.
I think he could have had a better read than that. With the infield back and a ball on the ground, you're expected to score if you're going to go. To get thrown out at home plate, that's probably a bad jump by the base runner, but an excellent play on defense. Both teams come ready to swing it in this one, and they found a lot of success. A couple of touchdowns up on the board today. Pretty amazing, and it turned out to be a close one, considering all the runs put up. Really wild.
And 9-7 is the final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding. Coming to you live from Southern California, the show brings you the game of the week. It's the Athletics taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi, folks. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And taking the ball for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport singing.
Batting second, the
One
second
down.
baseman, number
Jackson
13.
getting ready to hit. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win.
Find the ball.
Back
Find the
up
ball.
the middle and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
That a boy. That
Next to the dish is Freddie. Swing and a ground ball. Nice grab. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. Ripped on the ground to second. That's the third out. Inning over. At the plate, Jackson. 1 for 1 with a single so far. This one in the air, center field. Butler should have this one. And that's the third out. On to the fourth. One down. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Jackson. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end.
There you go. Find it.
And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Yeah.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. The 1-1. Swing and a slow roller. Suarez to second. Double play.
Got him. That's an out.
What a twin killing. Back here in L.A., stepping in, Carlos Cortez. Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh. Back here at Dodger Stadium. On to the bottom of the eighth. Jackson digs in now. Laced into left. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Yeah.
And here's Freddie Freeman. In the dirt, runner goes for second. Wild pitch, and into second moves the go-ahead run. Man at second. Tap to first.
All right, you're here.
Takes it himself. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third. Muncy digs in. The 0-1. Ground ball to middle. That's a base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. They lead it in the eighth.
Such great concentration. Everybody on.
One down. Runner at first. Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. Hit weakly on the ground. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time. So a tough play, but they do get out. Next up for the A's, Lawrence Butler. This one in the air, center field. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers take the first two games of this series.
Yeah, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the eighth at home. Come out in the ninth, the crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final three outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
Welcome to Dodgers. Just about to get underway. Brent Rooker digs in now. 2-2. To the right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw comes in too late, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. Here's some real power at the plate. Jackson. Swung on, belted. That's got a chance. Jumps, but it's off his glove. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He's not stopping. On his way home.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see him inside the park. But, man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting to second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
So up next, Carlos Cortez.
Carlos Cortez.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a ground ball. And that one handled. Slings to first in time. Most people don't know that the idea for players to wear number 42 started with Ken Griffey Jr. He's the one that went to Bud Selig in advance of them eventually retiring. There's a swing.
Find the ball. Find the ball.
That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
First and second, 2 outs. Muncy digs in. Bounced it, he breaks for third.
Get out.
In there safely. Lead runner moves up to third, but no movement from the runner at first.
Getting the out was never going to be easy. The wild pitch outside made things very difficult behind the plate, and it turned into a stolen base opportunity.
Ripped to the right center, and now maybe extra bases. One run is in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Comes through with the RBI. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Ground ball up the middle. Jackson. Tosses to first. One away here in the fifth.
Up next for the A's, the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom.
Back at the ballpark here on Jackie Robinson Day. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Out of here! Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he has really seen the ball well in this one. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
So 2 down. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 3 for 3. He's got a double and a pair of home runs.
Pick up the ball.
Base hit center field. And out to a board. We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? Statcast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
2 aboard, 2 outs. So here's Kyle Tucker now. And that'll load the bases.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Third baseman, Max.
Here's Max Muncy.
Muncy.
1-2 now. Oh, he gloves it to his knee. The throw, nicely done for the out.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Man at second here with 2 away. Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throw on to Freeman. Inning over. The A's strand 1, and it's still 8-2. Jackson
Now
steps to the
batting,
plate for the Dodgers.
Baseman,
And it may be a
42.
long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. drive. Should be extra bases. One runs in. Another comes in to score, and it's now 10-2. A two-run double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here's Kyle Tucker.
Come on, go hard. You're scoring, go hard.
Headed to the plate. He'll score, and it's 11-2. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well, when you win by 9 runs, you have plenty of insurance funds. It's a huge confidence boost when you can just put that many runs up on the board. And I'll tell you what, the next game starter is saying, hey, I hope you all save some runs for me. I want to get a win as well.
11-2 the final tally. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Houston Astros. John Sciambi alongside. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Next to hit, Jackson. Ripped to right. Then there's one down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. Nothing across here this half. On to the second inning now from Daikin Park. Dodgers lead this one 1-0. You're watching Dodgers baseball on The Show LA. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Number 13.
No hits yet for one of the hottest hitters in the league, Boog, but a lot of game left to extend that hitting streak.
Jackson with another scorching run of play lately. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. And that is that. Dodgers down in order. So 2 down, and now it's Christian Walker. Runner on the move. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Yeah, being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the outfield can push a run across.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Homer number 25 of the year, and they add on. It's 3-0.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Man at first. Now here is Isaac Paredes. The 1-1. On the ground. Acrobatic throw for one. A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Back here in Houston, ready to begin the 8th. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-2.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
One down. Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros. Ground ball right side. Jackson. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Good onside run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air. When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling. It's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can. Perhaps push it up to double digits.
A 5-3 final score in this one. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Houston Astros. Jon Sciambi and Chris Singleton on the call. We get it. First pitch coming. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Jackson steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Liner snagged at first. One pitch and one out.
Got at that is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Stepping in, Jeremy Pena. Ground ball up the middle. Jackson. Fires in time.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive. This guy's been red hot at the plate coming in, Boog. Hasn't gotten it done.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. See you later. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. And it ties it up. It's 2-2. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now.
So 2 down, and next for L.A., Jackson.
Another steady performance at the plate today after riding a hot streak, Boog. His consistency in the box has been impressive.
Everyone knows you got to be careful here, Chris. He is the best OPS in the National League. This one in the air right field. And that is that. Dodgers go down. Man at first, nobody out. 15. And now the DH, Isaac Paredes. The 1-1. On the ground, right side. Nice stop. Throws from the seat of his pants. There's one. On to first, save. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Awesome job of getting to that baseball. Really good dive there. Doesn't have time to get up to his feet, so he throws from the seat of his pants, and he throws on the money.
One down. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson.
He's been an absolute hitting machine, Boog. The hype is real. Major contributor for this team.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Another homer. His second home run of the game.
This one feels far from over, Boog. Who knows how this game's going to play out now? There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
One down. So next up for Houston, Jake Myers. Swings and lines one towards the gap, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there. He's been locked in lately, and today's been no different, Boog. Really good balance in the box.
Go hard, go hard.
Absolutely belted, carrying well, and it bangs off the wall. It's a double, third hit of the night for him. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Next offering is down low. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Pulled out on strikes.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
2 on, 2 outs. This to third.
Come on, get that
The ball is over his head. And in comes the runner from second to score. A big mistake there.
Well, this has been a good, tight game so far, but now that error looms pretty large. I got to think that's going to weigh on him for a little while, unless somehow they can come back and win this thing. Well, with this 6th win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
Our final score here, 9-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi. Talk to you soon. John Sciambi and Chris. It's the Los Angeles. One down. And up next for Los Angeles, Jackson. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Here's Kyle Tucker. Imai in his second season, 28 years old. He joined in the dirt. He's going for second. And now a man into scoring position. Man at second. In the air, left field. Alvarez gets under it, and there's two down. Muncy digs in. And ball four, two aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Line, and that's a base hit.
Dig, you're scoring.
Here comes the throw. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And that one is lifted in the air. Takes it in for the out. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Swing at a ground ball. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Batting fifth.
In the air, right field. Cole under this one. One up, one down. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Jackson. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. That's smashed towards center. And there's two down.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Bunting, and he pops it up. One down.
Up next,
We go to the eighth, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Jackson. That one ripped right center field, and in one hops the wall. Pulls into second. That's a double to start the eighth. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind.
Oh, now this one gets
Come on, get out, get out, get out.
Tag, save. He's into third on the wild pitch. Runner at third, nobody out, and we're at the top of the eighth. Ground ball, left side. There's one. Here comes Max Muncy. Two down. High fly ball, right field. And he makes the catch. Runner tags for home. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was...
Play made, that ends the inning.
The number 7 is such a cool and sort of lucky number. Well, this team has been playing really well, but to win 7 games in a row, there's been some luck and there's been some really good play. I think you get to this point, you start to look at, can we double that? Make it double digits, make it 2 touchdowns, make it 14.
And your final 6-2. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by the Game of the Week. I'm John Sciambi. We'll talk to you soon.